Hello everyone, how's it going? My name is Sassy and today I'll be showing you how to beat the Easter egg in the Black Ops 3 Custom Zombies map, Cataclysm. So without further ado, let's get into it. The first thing you'll want to do is open up the entire map. To do this, you will need to pull the 6 switches around the map in the following order. 6, which is nearest Widow's Wine. 4, which is down the ramp leading to the basement. 1, which is back at spawn. 2, which is near Jug. 5, which is under the radio tower, and 3, which is near the power core. Once this is done, all the doors in the map will open, including the area to pack a punch. Next, you'll need to collect souls at 3 different locations. One location is at the big tree by Vulture Aid, one is in this graveyard area, and the last one is at the tree near Pack a Punch. You will know that each of the soul boxes are filled when you hear a scream, and a perk will drop at the soul box location. Next, you'll need to guide a zombie to a grave by the soul tree near Vulture Aid. You can trigger this by going to this large stone grave and interacting with it. Once triggered, a zombie will spawn and slowly start walking towards the large tree. You will need to protect him from zombies. I like to stay close to him while having snail's pace and electric cherry. That way I can slow down any zombies that get too close to him. Also, be careful not to use a double-packed gun near the zombie you are trying to protect, because it can also kill that zombie. And if he gets killed, you won't be able to spawn another until next round. Once this is complete, you can pick up the radio at the grave. Once you have the radio, you can place it down on the table at the radio tower. You will now need to collect 3 fuses and prime each of them. The fuses randomly spawn, but these are the locations I have seen them. There are 2 possible fuse locations in the basement. One is on the table next to the possible floor target, and one is on the table near Stamina Up. There is also one on the shelf near the ramp to the 4 switch. One is on the shelf in the jug room. One is on the table near the power room. And one is next to the random perk machine near double tap. You will also need to activate the radio at the radio tower before you are able to start priming the fuses. Otherwise, when you go to prime the fuses, it will say it needs power. Now to prime the 3 fuses. You will need to insert each fuse into the primer machine. And to fully prime a fuse cell, you will need to protect the machine from zombies and panzers. You can only do this once per round, and if you fail, you will need to wait until the next round to prime that fuse. If you've successfully completed the fuse, you will hear this sound, and the completed fuse will appear. Do this 2 more times. Next is to start the boss battle. Before you can start the boss battle, you may want to make sure you have the following. You may want to pack a punch, have a shield, some good guns, possibly the Sliquifier or something out of the box, and have all the perks on the map. I'm going to be making a video showing all of the shield and Sliquifier parts, so if you're interested in seeing that, consider subscribing. I'll place a link to the video once it is done in the description. To get all the perks on the map, you will need to shoot all 20 targets hidden around the map. There are 60 possible target locations. I also have a video for all those locations, so go check that out if you would like. Link for that is also in the description. Once you're ready, you can start the infinite round by going to the radio at the radio tower and interacting with it. Now you will need to head to the platform with the teleporter pad near Widow's Wine. Once you're at the teleporter pad, you'll need to activate the boss battle, and to do this, all you have to do is pull the switch on the right. Now it's to complete the boss battle in the arena. Good luck. That's all. Once this is done, you'll be able to teleport to the gun room. And to teleport, all you have to do is stand on the teleporter for a couple of seconds. Once you've teleported to the gun room, you can choose any gun available on the map, pack a punch, or get any perk on the map if you don't have them already. You can also, in the game, activate an infinite zombie round, or just return to regular rounds. You can always return to the gun room at any time by going back to the teleporter. And that's it! I'll be doing more Easter egg videos in the future, so subscribe if you're interested, leave a comment if you have any questions, and don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!